Is it live time
3,
already?
2.
Yep.
Just don't kick it.
Where'd my drink go?
You left it in the back. Welcome, AM 1620, Marcellus's very own radio station that has absolutely nothing going on right now. Because, yeah, I'm on.
Yep, we're on.
I'm on. He's on. They're on. Everybody's on. So, anyways,
With an on here.
AM 1620, AM radio is now live, and I'm pretty sure we're on a Facebook and we're probably on a YouTube.
Here it is.
And there's all kinds of ways to listen to what we're doing, or you could just come on downtown and tune on in. Maybe you could hear it on the radio alive. Oh, whoa.
Hey, what's
Hey,
happening?
who's this guy?
What's happening? Good day,
happening,
peoples.
man?
What's up,
what-
Madhouse
what-
Studio peoples?
No, not much, man. Just hanging out here.
Yeah.
Whoa, the floor. Yeah, it's like a bad stage.
Yeah. Yeah, or
the bathroom's rotten.
or a
under
good stage.
The bathroom's rotten under the toilet.
Yeah.
It could be that.
Yeah.
You know?
This does technically. I guess we can share this. I guess technically, can't we?
What?
This under the stage we're on right now is a total moonshine still.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You're not supposed to
yeah,
talk
sorry
about
that.
that. Wrong answer. Wrong caller.
I
Wrong number.
I forgot we
Yeah. Wow. Why would you do that? That's how we get. Look here. Let's just plug that one in live.
How about the mute?
Where's the mute button at? How does that work?
We should have.
Here, turn that one. Can you guys? Does that make any difference in how you guys bring us over the thing?
No, that needs.
Oh wow!
That's
Yeah,
Let's ruin that
Yeah, that
gag for us
switches.
for the next half hour.
Yeah.
Why did you just taking stuff?
No,
from
we
us?
fixed it.
Oh.
I have a guy that came in and fixed
He
it.
just
I
did
checked
lickety
stuff.
this
It's like,
guy here.
You gotta have extra stuff.
Hi, honey.
Celery. Whose show is this?
Yeah, no shit.
I'll tell you whose show it is. It's Celery Stick. We're just the
Yeah, we're just sitting here. We're the monkeys in the cage. Technically, we are the ones in the fishbowl.
Sure. Cool. All right, now it's cool because if we're quiet long enough, you hear like
Yeah, did you hear that?
yes,
That
like,
was
yeah, all right,
delayed.
so, yeah.
That was kind of strange.
Echo.
That was an echo. So,
Yeah.
here I got something good for us.
Oh, okay. And after
Here,
we
check
play
this
this, after we play this good song here that you got for us,
I
then
do, and this is like a good intro song, dude. Actually,
I've got a question to pose. Nice. Good morning, everybody.
good
It
morning,
is
everybody. Sunday.
Sunday, 11:45 a.m. Beautiful day out today. It's gonna be a balmy 20, like I don't know, 7.
I don't even know. It looks like it's cold outside. It's dreary. It could be 11 o'clock. It could be 9
Yeah,
o'clock.
but the nice thing is, it's warm.
It's nice out.
So get out. It's gonna be nicer. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. You know what's happening. We're feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. Everybody had a good evening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Everybody's had an okay day.
Things have been happening.
Yeah,
Stuff has
so-
been going on.
A lot of things have been happening.
The sun has went down and up several times since class.
Yeah, we started doing the show when the sun came up, and then we're still here doing the show as it's going down.
Technically, we've never left.
Yes, yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
We've
So-
been, yeah. As a matter of fact, it's been a long time.
They've made us stay here.
Yeah, but
They don't let us leave at the Madhouse Studios. Once you two-man enter, never leave, or something like that. Can you guys hear all that rhetoric in the background? Other than the music?
What are they having? A board? What is this? A board meeting?
I don't know. They did this before the show, and that's when they were still lingering around the year right when our show started.
So just so you know who we're talking about. We're talking about our producer
And Hellman's
and our videographer.
celery stick or stalk.
Steve.
Again, we've been fighting over this for a
And he's
year
a
now.
stick a lot of times, but sometimes he's a stalk. And so, as you can see,
Wow, that was our good PR picture
we've got to have
that he was just taking of us. That's great. Again, whose show is this?
It's obviously not ours.
Obviously.
Oh, he's not taking pictures of us.
He doesn't even care.
He is doing it here. So anyway,
It's a radio show. These foods aren't even. This is all just for fun. You're on the radio.
Are we tuned into the radio right now?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, by the way, if you need to
The
tune in,
Facebook folks can see it, and the YouTubers.
thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning into the Man Out Studios production of The Blah Show.
Yes, from AM 1620.
Coming
The
at
Worm.
you. The WRM Radio.
And
Oh, boy.
and as you can tell, it's just like a live show as anything.
This
You
wasn't
have something break, something's not working. You got somebody, one of your techs running out to fix stuff. Same thing's happening here. The only difference is
nothing was broken.
yes. So this is what happens when what is happening here is sound check.
Basically,
And 7 minutes into our show.
what you've been involved with. Audio, video, sensual. What is this all saying?
Yes, that is our repair guy. He's our videographer, repair guy.
Oh, what?
Tech too. He's our tech guy too.
He had a hat on.
I'm the intern.
No, we don't.
We don't have one
We
of
got
those.
rid of the interns.
The
Hey,
untold.
does that mean I'm getting paid?
No, this is an
Yeah,
AM
I mean,
all-inclusive
we can't-
radio
and
station.
here's the thing.
We let you come here.
As I said, you keep asking to be paid, and I understand that. That's fine. But we have to
I
remember,
need money.
there's code.
I said me too, and we've been kicking it ever since.
There's rules of what is supposed to play out, I think, on AM 1620. But you know what? He's
We're
not
here.
inside right now.
We're there.
He's
We
not
ain't
inside,
going
so-
nowhere.
No,
We're
we're here.
moving right next door to you.
Oh, we are moving.
Literally, we could be right next door to you if you just tuned in
Yeah,
on your
right.
radio because the speakers are pretty close.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost
Absolutely.
like a neighbor.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer if you were our neighbor.
Yep, they're getting their stuff up there. It's okay.
Tune in, bro.
It's okay
It's
to
all
wait.
good.
It's okay to wait. They're not gonna bite.
No, how can we? There's
Now
glass
you
in
see
between
how
us.
certain people feel when they're not,
Approach.
looked at, and then they just wave, and then someone won't wave back at them.
Oh, it makes me angry.
You know what it does to me?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why this
Hey,
is
thank
a
you,
radio
buddy. I
show
appreciate you.
with two different types of folks
Yeah.
on this show. Those other two knuckleheads that you are trying to take over our show. Yeah, literally taking over our show.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
they're making us do this.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, yeah.
In front of all you
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
How'd you like that tune? Did
Oh,
everybody
that was a
dig that?
great tune.
Is
That
that
was
one
great.
all right?
That was a great tune.
Was it?
That was an excellent tune.
It had a really good,
That was a wonderful tune.
a really good.
I have a
Really good
question.
game
I
show.
have a question for everybody now.
What?
Okay.
Something to cover up these guys.
Yeah. So my question is,
Question.
anybody drop a comment, hit the like button, but I got a question for everybody. How does the first kernel in a bag of popcorn that pops, how does it not burn when if you cook a bag of popcorn for 5 extra seconds, the whole bag will burn? So how is those, especially that first kernel, I was told by somebody when I raised this question that it was,
You're getting frisky.
it was a situation where it was a fake kernel.
So it's more like a captain.
So what you're trying to say is that the first kernel, does you can see the sign on there?
My brother a little bit.
I was standing there for so long.
Well, I had to finish my story. I had to pay attention. So anybody drop a comment there. Everybody got their mullet going on. Rock on.
Mirror, brother. You can't see my facial expression from where the camera lies.
Oh, yes,
at
you
this
can,
very
exactly.
moment. You can now when I'm looking at you, but it's not quite the same. So this kernel syndrome that we spoke upon here,
Yes.
that the lettuce is brought into the playing field today is that a specific one kernel that starts the chain event that gets you so excited that you're geeked because process of your popcorn cooking, now all the other kernels are going, and that one kernel is now hanging out and not getting burned, and it's like a certain special. So if you were to get corn bag when it's popped, besides the unpopped kernels, because those are out of play, those are deleted, would there be one outstanding popped corn that would be looking at you and you'd be like, oh shit, that's no. I already got to put money in now.
Yeah,
But would that be the one where you were obviously like, huh, that is the one that started the whole chain reaction?
Yeah, because this is where I'm at. I'm like truly curious because I there's questions about kernel 2 through 70 too. You know what I mean? Like, how do those work too? But like the initial question is, how does that first kernel not burn? Like, because it cooks, man. If you think about it,
there's several different types of kernels in there. They all live in their own specific stage in the popping corn realm.
So each kernel has a certain poppage and livability.
If they put them all in the same bag, it would be done in a minute. You would use less electricity than the 2 minutes and 37 seconds it takes for that bag to pop, to not over pop it and get that. Well, you didn't it used to take like 4 minutes. Now it's like two. Now it's like
a minute. And
now it's
45.
like 2. Yeah, no, it's super fast than it was. Okay, so what does that tell you?
That's
I mean, like
question.
when Orville Redenbacher, remember when that like first came out, when the bag popcorn was like, holy smoke, this, and you can get popcorn outside of the movie theater. Then it was like 2 minutes or 4 minutes, and then you had to shake it before. But you're right, man. When you burn a bag of popcorn, it's all gone. Like if you want to jerk, it's like what you need to do. This is tips for if you want to be a very cool person at a party where the host is a jerk. Pull out your magic bag of microwave popcorn and throw it in for 6 and just leave.
Yeah, it's either
grab a beer out of the fridge and hit the bridge, man.
And if they have
Start going to open houses that you want to buy.
And if they have 2 microwaves, you throw fish in the other one.
No, I will say this though: if you open up a CD player or a DVD player, it fits a piece of bologna. Oscar Mayer, thin cut, perfectly in there. Only closed though. Once you open it, it does not come back out. So,
but that has nothing to do with popcorn.
No, that has nothing to do with popcorn. That was only being a jerk and burning popcorn in somebody's house as you exit the place. Because they were terrible hosts.
Yeah, they had like off-brand chips.
Off-brand chips, and then you get mad. Somebody got mad at you when you broke the chip in half and dipped it twice.
You
double dipped, but you broke it in half as to not dip the same chip in there twice. I did the courtesy of breaking the chip in half. But no, that's not cool. Somebody yells at you for that one. Well, that's the person you burnt popcorn in their microwave.
Well, would you eat a cheese stick or something? Like, I know you're weird about your cheese sticks, but would you eat one where you dip in the sauce or whatever, and you took half and just flipped it around and dip it the other one?
Between you and I, probably.
Yeah, I mean, well, who else? I mean, we're not going to be sharing.
I wouldn't care. I mean, it wouldn't be a thing, but like now maybe when there was like 15 people all dipping into the same ranch dressing, I may be like, hey.
This is our bowl.
You hit the bricks, dude. I don't know what your hands are doing.
Someone that had a mustache that looked like a giant turd.
Hail Caesar.
What's up, Hail Caesar?
So, back to this whole popcorn thing. Can we get anything on our popcorn? Did anybody say anything?
No, nothing on the popcorn.
Do we even have anybody watching?
So I have a theory on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that some popcorn doesn't pop until it burns. I think some popcorn is actually unburnable. You're only burning the already burnt popcorn.
What's he talking?
I have no idea.
Like, I mean,
he's making absolutely no sense.
He's talking about kernels that don't burn.
Have you ever seen an entirely burnt bag of popcorn?
Yes!
Hence this conversation.
Hey, God.
Fake news.
He's gotten into the
Fake
picture
news,
93
man.
times and he has no idea where he's at. He's like a child who walks into the movie. He has no frame of
You know
reference.
what happened in the show? It's like we hit play and then we hit rewind,
He's just
and
like,
we're
oh,
crossing
weird all
over in
of a
the
sudden,
section
man.
in the show like at weird times. It's all good. Everybody's learning things.
Okay,
Caesar thinks that you were talking about her having a mustache now.
No. Popcorn.
Yep. She said, I do not have a mustache.
Oh no, the popcorn.
You are in trouble.
I hope I'm not, but if I am, I'll face the consequences, I guess. Sometimes things play out as they play out, you know. We'll do our best.
You can have my mustache, Caesar.
What does he keep? Does he want his own show? Why doesn't he just do his own show?
He has been.
Oh, yeah. Well, here we go. What's going on here?
You know, a lot of different things. So that's what happens from time to time.
What's that?
It's interesting. It's interesting how certain polls held up better.
Oh, with the Christmas
Yeah, than the other one.
orientations?
Than the other one. It was almost like a science experiment of different adhesive used and
what,
which one works
what
best.
paper doesn't like
Yeah, and
rain, sleet, and or snow?
minus temperatures.
Minus. King minus?
I don't count Will's.
Was he the one that had all the cold?
They're coming in to get the
Who's
bucket.
this?
Coming in to get the bucket.
Hey, if you're here to get the bucket, you better run.
Yeah,
Hurry.
You'll see.
Hurry.
You'll see that
Hurry.
it says the
Don't slip.
place is closed.
Don't slip.
But we're technically kind of open for the bucket, but only for the bucket.
Only.
Then,
Nah, she wasn't here for no
I
bucket.
think next week you can come in and hear the show if you'd like.
You could sit and watch the show if you'd like.
Yeah,
Come-
you can come check
Come
it out.
next week. You could. Well, come right now, and you can actually sit outside
Check it out. Yeah, we'll give you.
and watch in the window.
If you bring a heater, we'll give you an extension cord.
I'll bring a plug out there for you.
Yeah.
Better yet, there's one right outside of by that tree that you could just plug right into and charge your phone off it. Yeah,
That's good then.
yeah.
We're that's for like the bikers, not like the Harley bikers or the chopper bikers,
Yeah, we don't get those anymore.
but like the
They used to come next door all the
bicycles.
time. The bike cycles, yeah.
yeah those that need to charge their.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen that.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
what, well, I hear that. That's what a big movement is happening for people.
Oh, who's
Bike
Is that
bicycle chargers.
is that here?
No, just in general, everywhere.
Oh, they
It's
have
been a
them so
pretty-
you can put them on your bike and ride it and it charges. That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean that's cool when you have something like that.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, sometimes things fall, things you forget to pack it,
Mm-hmm.
they break, they don't work.
I wished I had one of those.
Well, yeah, being that you didn't have one, they must have just come out.
No, they've been around.
You just didn't have one.
No, couldn't afford it.
How are they like $250?
You have to get that, and you have to get your rim and
$250?
wheel redone.
Oh, that's already.
Because it comes as the hub, and you have to get that hub put on, and re-spoke, and all that jazz.
So then, if you had a flat tire, you would have to redo it.
It works the same. You just have to that hub,
That initial.
the
situation.
initial situation. Yes, the expensive part.
So would you be
After
able to use your old hub?
that, I use the old hub because I know that one was built
But if you
by
got
the
a
factory. But I don't know.
If you got a new hub, would you be able to use the old hub if you didn't use the new hub for like June?
No, you have to get the spokes restrung again. Re-spoked.
Yeah, every time you calibrate it.
Every time I put a
new hub, you
put a
gotta
new hub
calibrate
on, you got to get your.
Is there anybody that does that? Drop a like and a comment below and tell us how long it takes for it to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just curious.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
something-
yeah. Call.
Is that is that something that we
Yes.
could do?
Yes, let us know you're
Yeah.
watching. How about that?
Yeah,
That's good too.
yeah.
We got Caesar. We got George,
Jiffy.
Jiffy. Who else? George. George. Oh, hi.
George, what's up, brother?
Yeah, man.
I can't check YouTube.
Lisa,
It's okay.
what? Are we on YouTube?
We are.
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
that's right. You can also watch us on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I mean that's the where to be. Everybody's getting there. Everybody is
on
going
YouTube.
there. Yeah, even all the people from the what's that other thing called that TT? They're even moving to the YouTube.
Oh
Yeah, because so the YouTube's where it's at. That's where all the Let's just face it. I don't know if there's another AM 16. Well, hold on. Wait. Let me stop.
there is. We're not the only AM 1620.
On the YouTube.
I don't know about that.
Well,
But I
that's
know
something
that
would be interesting to find out.
because I do know that we
We're
are
not.
another
We're
radio
not.
station. That
But we're the only AM 1620 worm.
there's only so many numbers that can.
That's too funny.
I'm missing everything because my back is turned.
No,
Probably
because
a
I
good
said because I said what I said, and he's telling me, no, there's another one. There is
I
someone.
went like this. I went.
No, someone's already done it.
There's another AM 1620.
The worm.
The worm.
But 1620.
Well,
So
of
anyway.
course, there's only so many numbers, man.
There's like.
It's just like they can only have made so many people. That's why you walk around, you're like, huh, you remind me of somebody. Oh, that's why there's only like 35 varieties of people. And you just happen to be one of those 35 varieties that I came across again in life. It's one of those things. There's only so many numbers.
It's like an orc. Well, maybe not, because I think they put food color in.
Do they?
Colors.
I don't know.
Yeah, because this one guy doing events with, he set up next to me,
Uh-huh.
and he would sell these blue orchids, and they would only come around so often, and so $35 a pop, and so I was like, and then found out.
Oh, I remember they do something with
It
put the
died.
dye in the water and it draws it up
Into
through the stem.
so they're only going to be that. So
I
after a
haven't
while,
thought about that in like since
Yeah.
I was a child, man.
so if you think about it,
Oh, there's not going to be around no more. They're getting rid of red.
35 though, 35. They don't pay for the blue one or the purple one. $35 a pop. After like what? No. Yeah, that's happening.
That's what I was
That's
talking
already
about. Like,
happening.
no more
I'm
red
just
dye,
saying the
bro.
person that buys that's already happened.
Buy up the M&Ms, man.
But the person that's bought the order, they would go. It's only white now.
Oh,
that
that's
took
so
a long time to get there, but like I see.
What a ripoff, man.
No, that's my
I'd be
point.
pretty pissed.
That's my boy.
I'd be like, what the hell is this all about? Like, I'd go find that guy and be like, listen, dude, I bought this very beautiful, really velvety purple.
Yeah, but you can thank these guys walking around here for their show today because
Sounds like a goddamn cap class going on. Yeah. You guys all dancing back there? Here.
hey, dude,
Here you go.
hey, do we have a wagon or something put together for us?
Yeah, go cling some furniture together
some-
from some maker.
Do we have a horse that we could reshoe here, please?
You get an anvil? Start build me a sword. Sword boy.
Oh boy,
Oh wait, the one time I say something and the sound guy doesn't even catch it.
he just doesn't care. He's upset. That
No, man.
we're talking about it.
No, we got kicked out. We're back here.
Oh wait, no, he's the audio guy. The producer guy, the video guy. Yeah, the video producer, not the audio
The video
producer.
guy. He's
The producer is doing his own thing. The
Yeah.
video producer is the one that's giving us a hard time this whole time.
And we need to give him a new title. And his title is Talker.
You need that thing that says quiet. We are recording.
I don't know how that's funny.
Well, it's how you look at life and where you find that you right?
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, again, what did you say about earlier when somebody doesn't say thank you for holding the door, you just don't care?
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. You know what happens to me? Nothing. Same kind of thing.
It's not gonna change anything. It's like, all right, I'll just give that up. People, as I say, so the answer is
I can't give it up.
some people say the
Some
answer
days I
is
just don't give a crap. The other days I'm like, really? I hope the door hits you on your face when you,
Yeah,
you
but-
walk into it or whatever.
But that's why that saying is some people suck. You know what I mean? Like it's always gonna be the cart in the middle of the parking lot.
So if you guys would like to comment on that, on what kind of people suck, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
we,
What's
we
your-
just gave a couple of regular old examples.
Yeah.
Of just
What's your favorite kind of sucky
yeah, what's your
people?
kind of, you're like, oh, that gets me every time.
Do you just like it when you go to a family event and the mashed potatoes are chunky?
Well, there's a
instead of
certain, when you're like, there's a certain place in hell for people like you. When you,
Yeah.
How
Thanks
about
for
the-
tuning in, Scott.
All right.
Hey,
Scott.
Scott,
Yeah,
how
what's that?
about when you see the phone? Well, you know, it's not that happens anymore. But when you would see a phone hanging or a payphone get up to it and the phone was broken, like, dude, really? I walked like a half a mile to go to that phone, man. It worked yesterday, and somebody had to come by and rip the phone handle off of it. Great.
It's not the same. It's not the same as what you're talking about, but it's similar when you had the rotary phone and you got to the digit,
Oh,
the last one before the last. So you were like almost done dialing, and you hit the wrong
And
one.
they have a 9.
You can't go. Yeah, you can't go back. You can't go. You're like you got to say, all right, bam, hang up. Like it's just like that taught you patience. Is what that taught you.
My
Like,
buddy's phone number was 353-9809. And we had the rotary phone. It'd be 353, no problem. At 9, you have your finger right there, ready to hit it. It's a wrong number. And you're like, oh, shoot, I don't know if I did it or not. You go finish it, you go back 09. And it's like Janine or something.
Yeah,
Answers,
no,
and you're like,
that's definitely not who I was
then
calling.
you hang it back up.
Yeah.
Remember when call waiting came out? And
Yeah,
you go to
yeah.
hang it up fast.
Hold on.
And
I gotta
pick it
call.
up, you hit it, but you don't hang it up long enough. And the people are still on it. And you're like, son.
Well, hold on.
Hello. Sorry, Grandma.
Still you. It's still you.
You gotta
Still
click,
you.
click, click,
Yeah,
click, hold it down.
I mean, think about this. How crazy is it that this happened? You're going, well, you know what I could use here in time? I need a situation.
That thing's full of dust.
Oh, that's why I
Well,
wasn't
don't
actually
put it in my
touching
face.
you.
I'm allergic
I
to
need
dust,
a-
man.
I need a
Okay?
That's why I
situation.
wasn't actually touching you.
Madonna. And we have a Madonna here. Yes, he's right next to me.
I just
Oh my
know.
God.
I just know what dust
Bacon's
is
gonna
on
get
that.
dirty.
Yeah.
I just know what dust is on that thing.
Right.
That's the problem.
Well,
Be careful.
if
Don't
that's
shake it.
if that's the case, that thing needs to be rounded up by our local department and cleaned up.
Yeah, it does. That's
So
Yeah.
anyway, what I was saying, dang,
what?
I have to watch the video to know what I'm saying.
Well, okay, so as our show is generally
Oh,
since our show is unscripted all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
as we're going, Joe and I, or not Joe and I, Bacon and Lettuce and I are going along with our usual routine, and we're just going off each other. Then all of a sudden, one of these knuckleheads throws something in the work. So whatever we had going,
Yeah.
and you were actually entertained by what we were saying. Well, now we got to figure out something else to start over with, because it's hard to get right back to where you were when you don't know where you even were. What were we talking about?
Rotary phone.
That's why I went and was getting it, and then he stuck that thing in our face, and then I don't know why.
And then,
what happened.
call waiting.
Oh yeah,
Trying to get it. Call waiting. So I'll be honest with you. That's when we started getting really
pompous.
coffee. You know what I mean? Like, you know what?
I've got call waiting.
I need
Hold
call
on.
waiting.
I got another call.
Yeah. The earth needs. What do we need to do? We need to better say to somebody, hold on,
Hold
while
on.
I get this other call.
Hold on, I have another call. I'm not in the office.
The world would have been different if people would have just gone like this. When that happened, and they said, hold on, they'd be like, and hung up. Call waiting would have gone away.
But when you knew somebody had call waiting and you called them and it was a busy signal, then you got all mad because you're like, they're calling a minute talking about me.
Yeah.
Because you only got so many friends.
3 friends. You already talking to each other.
On the phone with each other, and you're like, you call both of them, and they're all
That
busy.
doesn't work.
You're like, what the? Oh, I know they got the phone off the hook.
Oh, yeah.
They got call waiting. That fool.
Oh, yeah. Here, check it out. Just so you know, we're not playing.
No, man, this
Bucket,
thing's got some stuff.
Bucket right here.
You can barely look, Joe. Lettuce. You can barely see you.
That's awesome.
So it's not like you're really on camera.
That's awesome.
This is more on camera than you are.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my thing. I never show my head.
That's our YouTube feed right there. Like this weird, like, oh wait, was it?
Whoa.
Like a weird Twilight Zone circle. I don't know, all weird like that. So, anyways, we have a makeshift radio station here, as you can see, AM 1620, The Worm, broadcasting to you from
The Madhouse Studios.
That's right. Right. In the fine little village of Marcellus,
Michigan.
Big
Yeah,
shout out
Michigan.
to Rosemary Payne watching on Facebook from Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
All
wow.
right. Thanks for
Hey,
tuning.
got
Thanks for
everywhere.
tuning.
I don't think I've been to Tennessee before.
Tennessee's an awesome place.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of. Memphis is its own little whole thing. Nashville's its own little thing.
Oh,
But then you have, yeah.
I did. No, I went to my first double X store
Not triple
in
X.
Tennessee.
No,
No,
because
I
triple
was-
X is not allowed. in Tennessee.
I was 18. I was at the Greyhound bus station, and they had a 30-minute layover. So I went outside, and I had like $15 in my pocket going back to Michigan.
Yeah.
And I said to this guy, he's sitting on the wall. I'm like, where am I? He's like, you in Memphis, Tennessee. You from where Elvis comes from. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I don't know what to do now. And I looked across the street, and there was a big old building that said double X on it. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to go in and check this place out. Why not? First try, went in, and I had to pay to get in, and then I had to pay to go to see what was in the room. When I got to the room, I had to pay the room, and then the window opened, and it was this lady who was like right out of a movie, like put the newspaper down, put the cigarette out, and just got up, and it was like, and there were other like little areas that had windows that people were watching in the same weird fashion, but you couldn't see them.
Yeah.
But it was a trip, man. It was like that Madonna video.
Yeah.
But it was that. And when she's
Maybe
like,
they were shooting them in a video.
she's like, this is seriously. She put her cigarette out. It's like, okay, I gotta go to work now. Flicking this thing around, and then it went boom, done.
Hey.
And like that was all the money I had. So I was like, from Memphis back to Detroit on the Greyhound bus was not a short trip, brother. Have you ever ridden on a Greyhound?
Oh yeah, I've done. A Greyhound out of Seattle. So
I rode it to Texas. It was horrible.
Right.
I'll never do it again.
Yeah. Well, it was yeah. So yeah.
But I had a memorable experience.
I mean, since we both done Greyhound, other people might have done Greyhound before. Here, the worst part of getting on the Greyhound bus or any kind of travel bus necessarily is that when the seats are all full. And like, you know, you're like one of the first ones on there that's gonna make somebody have a shared seat. Like so, and everybody's like,
It's cutthroat.
yeah,
It's
it's
like,
that moment
ain't no
in time.
friend. What kind of
inside
human are
society
you?
where you look at it and you go, all right, this is 25 people making a judgment right now, and one's going, I hope he sits by me. But there is a lot of wrong briefcases.
Oh boy, my experience on the bus was quite fun. One guy got kicked off because he was smoking in the bathroom, and the driver warned him, "Do not smoke in the bathroom." And he said,
And you're stopping enough.
He said in the
You're stopping
beginning,
enough to-
"I will kick you off."
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of nowhere at night, and just got off the bus. got off, drug his stuff out from underneath, and then got back on and threw him off. And it was like, like tail lights off in the distance. We don't even know where we were
He blasted him with
because we
diesel.
didn't have no phone back then, so there was no GPS in exactly where we were.
Greyhound drivers back in the day could really be like serial killers almost.
Without
knowing.
He didn't even care.
Yeah.
So that, and then
because what did he ever even say in his record? Yeah, I dropped him off in freaking X months. You know,
who knows? He didn't have a GPS either. There wasn't even a thing back then.
Yeah.
And then there was a bus that broke down. It was a huge snowstorm, and a bus broke down on the way from Detroit to Texas, and our bus picked up a whole nother bus.
Yeah, you gotta help
and
out.
all them fools were sitting on the floor down the middle.
Wow. Because you were just going to the next bus stop, probably,
wherever,
right?
yeah,
To where
wherever they
could
were
get
going
on
to, but it
else.
was still, could have been 100 miles.
But that's pretty cool that they didn't.
Yeah, leave them out.
Yeah, dude, like this other driver.
The dude was like, "Bop, get out." But I did have an experience where I was on the bus, and at the end of the ride, I had found out that they were smuggling 46 pounds of pot.
Yeah.
I was 18 back then, so this is when that was some jail time.
Yeah.
And I was smuggling back a quarter pound, and I thought I was hot. And this guy finally at the end divulges that he's got 46 pounds of weed by when I look at his suitcase, and he's got 6 big balls of weed and paid us for a ride. And I was like, on the way back, we were like, that guy could have killed us, man.
Sure.
Like, we took him to an airport.
You're 18. You're barely
18,
normal.
we took him to an airport and
Yeah.
dropped him off at an airport,
Yeah.
and he paid us in weed.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Here's a big ball of weed," and we were like, "Oh yeah."
And as 18-year-old, you're like, is this happening?
As I remember,
You know
like
what
it
I
was
mean?
yesterday, but I probably could have
Yeah.
got killed by
Yeah.
some drug dealer
Yeah.
who was flying back to Texas
Yeah.
or Mexico, or wherever he was going
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But he had just 46 pounds. There were cannonballs in the large suitcase, just all together.
Yeah,
taped
imagine
up.
how crappy that stuff was. Man.
It was brick weed all in a bunch of seeds. It was so
Some people
compact.
wait.
It was that wafer thin, right? When he broke this thing open, it was breaking this stuff off. It was like he was breaking
We've
off
come a long way
like
in time,
crackle,
yeah.
like that candy
Yeah.
that's like the fudge. You know the fudge where it's all like, or the brownie crumblies like that,
Yeah.
full of seeds.
Yeah,
and
it's not
stems.
worth anything.
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. Anyways, we're not talking about anything that's not legal now, so
Yeah, and this is just a story.
this is
you know?
reminiscing.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like,
Statute of limitations way over. Hell yeah, I smelled a quarter
Yeah.
pound of weed. I thought I was hot shit.
Yeah. That's why you thought your phone was getting bugged. Important. That important.
Let me tell you, hey man, you know what, man? I got to be careful. The government might be watching me. What? Dude, who are you?
Yeah. And just
You ain't no secret
Well,
spy enough in this planet
and
for them to
here's-
care about you.
Yeah, and here's the right way to say that. I know they're watching.
No way, no.
Then it just takes away all the worry.
Who is the? I always feel like
Yeah.
somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
I can't get no
Tricks on-
privacy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll find that single here in a minute and throw it up on the radio. So the Greyhound. Memphis is a great place. So I had a lot of good times in Memphis, and So
That's where they did the sweep.
Yeah.
So on the bus, when they said we got a 30-minute layover, they cleaned the bus, and when I got with the other dude, he was nervous as all could be. He got back on the bus and was like, "You might want to check your luggage." The stuff that was on the bus.
Yeah.
So I started going through my stuff, and they didn't go. They went into my stuff, but I had it stashed pretty well, and they didn't see it.
Or maybe they did and they just didn't care.
Don't know. But I was sweating after that because I was nervous as can be, especially when I got to Detroit.
Yeah.
But old boy was over here. He was going to prison, man. They were going to look at me and be like, yeah, you can just go. You got her.
Yeah. I wonder if that whole Greyhound driver was part of the situation. You know what I mean? Like if he was
Greyhound
he
back
really
then.
had the massive love.
I mean, Greyhound back then, dude.
Yeah.
That was like UPS back then, you know. It was, there were some loopholes. You could get away with some stuff.
Yeah,
You didn't think about him being your drug dealer.
I mean, things you gotta get from one area to another. Like that's how America works. That's what they say.
Trucking.
Yeah,
Get it where it needs to go by American truckers.
Yeah, without truckers. Well, I mean.
Some
There's
from below the belt.
We're just, here's the thing, we're grateful for all the truckers. We don't care where you came from. Like, we're just glad you're doing what you're doing and being safe out
at
there.
that particular time.
Yeah.
A friend with weed was a friend indeed.
Yeah, I mean, like, and think about like all your stuff you got to get, all people's medicines, all people's food. Like, think about all the stuff, your parts, your hairspray. Think about everything. You're like, this guy's jacket right here, this kid's jacket. Like, everything came on a truck.
and they did literally come.
Yeah, and you know what? That vehicle they're getting in, guess what? Came by a truck.
Oh, no. So it's even better when you get a bag, and then they give you a bag.
So thank you,
for your
truckers,
bag,
for what you're doing.
a bag for your bag, and you're like, I don't need that bag for my bag. And
Yeah.
They look at you like you're all weird.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, it's got a bag.
I don't need another bag for the bag.
Yeah.
That's already got the double bag it.
Yeah.
Triple bag it.
Yeah. I just.
This is what happens when you have an unscripted show. Very menial stuff is talked about, yet it's the common, it's the stuff that every person doesn't think about. When was the last time you thought about a rotary phone?
Yeah.
And the practice of being so angered.
But it's just like, I mean, here in another, decade or so, not maybe a decade, let's just say 2 decades when we're closer to being gone. Like, at that point, newspapers will be almost gone, period. It will be gone, probably. And so at that point, how many people will really have the appreciation of, getting this, paper and,
Well, by that time, there'll be no trees left.
Well, I mean, that's another good point.
So,
I like that I don't have to make all these, like, tree hugger comments when it seems like that's what it would come from me. Like you're saying the stuff, which tells me how effed up the problem is.
I'm a realist, okay? Anybody who knows me knows I call it like I see it. And if you're too blind to read between the lines or see the forest behind the trees, right? Then you're just not participating in what being a human being is all about. Whether how you contribute back to keeping the globe going for another generation, not so yourself. They also say like generational wealth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the rich one, but hopefully my kin will be the richer ones. That not going to happen for me. What you do today is going to affect tomorrow. All those people who are dumping oil and antifreeze into their driveway when they were doing an oil change at their house didn't think it was going to affect things down the road.
So that still happen.
And that's how it's just stuff, So, but you look at the parking lot over there and all that oil and grease and antifreeze and everything that's on that parking lot that gets washed off into the water every day. Does affect all of us in some way or another, whether you want to believe it or not. Some people don't.
We watch it
in
happen.
the most minor of details, though, that one point or another winds up in somebody's water, be it ours or the neighbor.
I tasted it.
It rolls downhill. Antifreeze tastes pretty good, nice and it sweetens up the wine.
Is antifreeze like Clorox childproof? Like you can drink a little bit. Back in the day, you had to really be careful. There was a saying back in the day.
I'm pretty sure if you drink antifreeze one way or another, it's probably going to kill you. But if you were like a mechanic husband and you see a drip under a car, sometimes you smell it, sometimes you taste it. You can taste the antifreeze. A little dab will do you. Yeah, probably kill you down the way.
A little dab will do you, but I think it really just is like a battery, right? Like he's just like
touch your tip. Does the battery do good?
Yeah.
No, that when you got enough courage to put your tongue on a 9-volt. Yeah. I haven't done that in so long. I don't know if I got the courage to do that.
Yeah. Well,
do you?
To touch the thing on there.
Let's see if we can get one of our tech guys.
Hey, guy, can we have a tech person here, please? And can we? A tech guy and a 9-volt battery is needed at the.
Please.
We do not have a 9-volt.
What?
Okay, well, we'll try this next week then.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll do this one next
We'll
week.
try it next week, guys. So tune in next week for the show, and we'll have that test, and we'll let you know. So that's the reason to tune
If
in.
you can guess right, you'll get the bucket.
And if you
But then
know
you gotta
what's
come and
up,
get the bucket.
yeah, and if you know what's up with the popcorn kernel, why it doesn't burn,
Again, why is it
just let me know that,
this
guys.
is this is the part where the community at large should be helping us out, because
yeah,
apparently this is a huge thing.
yeah.
I never thought about it until he brought it up. I wanted to talk about it on the spot, but he said, no, we must wait for the show to put this out to the rest of the world. So the thought and in the value of this is so much that he had to wait
Yeah,
a couple days.
burning my tongue like
I was welling up at him like he had to cry, but yet he had to spill it to the masses.
Yeah,
So
give it
it
to
is
them.
your duty,
Yeah.
your civic duty. He kept me in the dark. It could have been a nuclear attack. I would have known late. I'd have been late to the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you make this go viral?
Hey,
Okay,
are we
so
actually,
let's make this
is our
go viral.
show actually working?
Let's make this
can we do?
viral. What is up with the kernel?
Yeah.
Not Colonel Sanders. What is up with the first popcorn
Yeah,
kernel in a
ask
bag?
your friends, ask your neighbor, ask your mom or
Just
dad.
get the answer.
See, the problem, I can explain why it doesn't burn on a stovetop, but I can't explain why it doesn't burn.
This we
on a-
never
Yeah,
even
with
thought-
the
think-
stovetop stand like that.
That was
Right,
not
right,
even
right.
a
No, that's
comment.
what I get, but I don't get the
That's
I
why-
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So now he just went in and asked a whole other different question.
But
No,
it's
I get
a
it.
valid what he's
No,
saying.
I get it.
He's saying what he's saying is he's able to dissect how popcorn works.
We never talked
And
about it,
figure it
though,
out.
in the pan.
No, not at all.
Is it a pan or
But
a
there's
pot?
no need to talk about it in a pan or a
pan
pot.
or a pot. Like Jiffy Pop is a pan with a flat lid on it.
That is cool how they do that. No problem.
But it's got a foil that turns into a pot.
Upside down.
Yeah.
When you flip it, it's a pot.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it's birth. It is a bulge. It is a blister. It is a garbage.
It's a bulge. That's true. That is true. That's true.
So
That's true.
You do your fact checking.
Don't forget to check out 36 Lakes. What's up, Carter?
Carter. It's Carter and Lauren.
Sorry about that, Carter. I got tongue tied.
We have, so you're trying to get the bucket, or you got some, we need to give it away so we can start putting the cool stuff in.
Yeah, give
Wait,
it.
wait,
Hey,
wait,
somebody
wait,
come out and get
there
this
already is
bucket.
cool stuff in there. Don't say it's not.
It's
good.
cool. It's cool.
No,
We
but
just
we're
got
not
more.
gonna add the new prizes that are coming up that we're not even telling people
Yeah.
about until we get rid of this stuff.
We haven't told anybody about the prizes that are in it.
No,
Or have you?
This prize is a lot of prizes. So come up and
There's
get
a whole
it.
bunch of prizes.
You
no,
get,
I haven't told them.
it's a lot of stuff for all ages, and so you get everything
You get the and the bucket.
and the bucket and that
Oh,
bucket.
no, wait, did we keep the bucket?
No, we give them the bucket. I think because the
The
bucket.
last one was a sand pail, wasn't it?
Yeah. The bucket allows people to grow food. So we try to, that's part of what our mission here is with the radio station.
Put a tree in it.
As we give out our buckets, is that we try to get someone to, yes, we plant a tree.
You can help
or
a tree to grow.
Yeah. If you
In
just
the
put
city
your
or
seed
in your buckets, please keep America looking good.
I love it.
There you go. I did my part today.
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Never be a dirty bird. Come on. No matter where you go, you can help a tree to grow.
You know it every day.
So tell us what you think about this. That where we set this little booth up here, because this is what you're going to have to look at for the next month. So if you want, you can actually come and sit out front, and we can make fun of you while you park out front and listen to us on your AM radio in your vehicle. Which, if you ever see that on a voting platform, make sure you vote to keep AM radios in cars.
Good point.
Maybe for the practical purpose of listening to our
Good work.
radio show, AM
1620.
The Wide
Marcellus
WRN Radio's only AM radio station.
Don't worry about what was just put in the suitcase.
Did you even see there was something put into the suitcase?
No. I did.
We did. We all did. Everybody.
That's grandma's old makeup bag.
Wait, what do we have? Cosmetic bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could barely spit
Kind
that
of
word out.
big thing with the powder.
Yeah.
Any events happening this week? Got the
I don't know. We're
Township Hall.
timeless.
Township Hall is coming up Tuesday.
Oh, at 7.
Not Township.
Village
Hall.
Village Hall meeting.
I'll be
And it's at 7.
And
7.
Township.
5.
7.
4.
7 p.m.
Don't hey.
No misinformation.
No, we're not about that.
No.
Even though Facebook doesn't give a F.
No, Village Hall meetings is at 7. We will be covering it.
Oh, he got all serious. I was like, Dad.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, and do we want to mention?
So, in case you didn't know, House Studios is actually a studio.
Yeah, do we want to
Big
mention
brawl
what's
match.
happening on February 1st? Because we technically won't come back on here until
snap.
February 2nd.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
We might should do
about
a
that.
shortcut.
Onto another segue.
Breaking news.
Come February 1st,
Oh, he curved.
2025,
Ohio drivers.
when we have a reopening of Patch and Remington.
When is this?
2/1/25.
February
which is
1st.
February 1st,
Saturday. Okay.
at 5 p.m.
Okay.
will be the reopening
Okay.
of Patch and Remington.
Okay.
Our grand reopening.
Okay.
So come on in, check things out. There will be some live entertainment. There will be some appetizers. There will be some beverages. And of course, always complimentary. And that person just left their kid in the car.
We got him. Well, the radio station. I'll
That's
watch
the
'em.
good part. Is see, we're doing our ethical part of being
Yeah,
an adult.
we watch-
We're actually
we
watching
watch-
out for the kid.
We watch the
He
kids.
might have went, hey, there are some adults in that room.
I read his lips whenever he got out. And you know what he said? He said, "Oh, that's just bacon and lettuce. They got this under control."
Those
And the kid in the back said, "I don't want to go into the market. I want to listen to 1620, the worm on the radio."
The kid in the back was
So,
like,
kid in the back, you are cool.
I love
Thanks
the
for
radio,
listening to
Dad.
us.
I want to stay outside and listen to those two knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Those clowns.
Yeah.
So you could put it this way: you could come look at us like we're a sideshow,
Yes.
or like we're an aquarium.
Yeah.
You'd be looking at us from the outside, looking in.
Aquarium. We know what
Make
aquarium.
faces at us while we're working.
We kind of know what
This is work, right?
We kind of we know what stingray kind of feels like, or a shark.
A frog.
Aquarium.
Toad.
Octopus.
Well,
And then a manta ray.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
So
do you think-
as
do
I
you
started
think-
to build us a studio, next time it'll be soundproof. As you can see, the pegboard hold wall does nothing. Might as well just have no wall.
And before you drop a comment below,
A normal.
tell him he should have known that. He knew that it wasn't soundproof. It was a look, and so
It was a look to look through the hole. We also
what do
missed
you mean it's not soundproof?
our special guest today.
I think he's not doing the show anymore. I think as of January, he said the Madhouse Studios is closed, so I'm not sure. We'll see what February brings because he might be looking for a date.
Love Steve at his studio.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
That reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit
Mm-hmm.
when Jackie Gleason and his son Tick Turd is hunting the bandit, and in front of his car, he's got this.
Balls hollow.
I feel like it might not have been Gleason's car. It might have been Paul Williams. Paul Williams. Oh man,
This is not part of the.
This is not.
Of the bucket.
And PETA, before you get upset with us, it's not real. It's fake. It's rubber.
PETA?
Yeah. We might have killed that animal on our own.
I watched a documentary. Did you watch that one about the Joe Exotic?
No.
You guys didn't watch any of that? The lion one?
I'm not watching
Right?
that shit.
Okay. So there's another one
It's
out
like a
there.
Cybertruck.
There's another one out there about this lady who did that basically with monkeys, right?
Yeah.
And then she kept his name. I don't even remember, Tonka. But it was like this whole expose of people who live with apes, orangutans and stuff, monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one day they go out of town.
They go bonkers,
And
man.
their friend comes to
Bite
check
it.
on them or feed them and everything, and their friend face gets ripped.
Yeah,
off.
man. This one killed this lady.
Yeah,
He ripped her face off.
Yeah.
Bit her nose and stuff.
Yeah.
The other dude, one dude, it bit his nose
Yeah.
completely off. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Don't get a monkey.
Yeah,
But that was PETA was highly involved in that one.
Yeah.
And it was very, very heated.
Back in the day, the Warped Tour, which is coming back, by the way.
The skateboarding.
Yeah, the whole
Okay.
Warped Tour and everything.
Awesome.
So,
Those were fun back in the day.
yep. So at the time, my neighbor, she was taking her daughter to it and everything. And so I was like, "Oh, this is great." You know, she goes, "Yeah, you're doing a good thing." So they came back from it and everything, and she called. And she tells me, she goes, "What happened?" I was like, "Oh, what?" She goes, "We had a great time. We had a wonderful time." Says, but got a CD from one of the bands, and I just didn't check or anything, and so we put it in. It was a DVD, and it played like animals being tortured. It was like a PETA video, but commercial. And so at that point, her daughter quit eating.
That's a pretty horrific videos if you watch them.
Well, I didn't like. Here's the thing. I eat the way I eat. I'm not gonna get into all that, but here's the thing. I don't like the fact that there wasn't a warning of some kind. And I'm not for warning labels, but it's somehow when that kid's 14 years old, thinking that it's getting the music of the band, and I'm not sure exactly.
And
Maybe
it
it
faces
is.
a death. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I mean, it's. I guess if it wasn't true, we wouldn't be talking about this. So I guess there's the part of where you treat the freaking animals right, then maybe we wouldn't have all the freaking problems.
Probably.
Hey, Taylor, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thanks for tuning in.
So we got a lot to say today, and I think we've covered a lot.
I think we got
done,
rid of all of it.
I think we've done well. I think if you got
Bluegill Frolic's coming up. Throw that out there.
well, let me just okay.
August.
First Friday start back up in May.
Does it? That we don't know about.
Yeah, that's
That we
true.
don't
Might
know.
not. Hey, guess what? You might be looking for something to do this year.
But the Bluegill Frolic, that out there.
Yeah.
Because why they're already taking applications for vendors and stuff, and why not throw them a bone? We do have a radio station.
Yeah.
And by the
Hey,
way,
and by the way,
I don't know.
I got Bluegill Frolic people. Why don't you come in one day and do a little
plug.
commercial on the AM station for your event and what you're looking for and different things that are going on, and that way the public kind of knows ahead of time versus we wait till
Your
June
face.
and July and
Not
try
our,
to
your,
solve
face,
it.
your face, not our face.
You do it.
You
do it. Like,
you appeal to
I
the
mean,
public.
we'll help in any way we can, but like what we're saying is we're giving you this platform to use to reach people. And say what
Everybody gets this platform.
Yeah.
So come in and say something to the people outside.
Yeah.
Well, they're within a mile of us.
Yeah.
And then for this video stuff, does he need attention today? He's really asking for it.
But I mean, here's the thing, brother. You got to look at this. Okay?
Brenda, Terry.
You got to look at this, but you're not looking at the full picture. And so I need to say this. He has had to come into our show and present entertainment. And so he has been doing a good job. And so this week he was prepared, and he doesn't have the platform to kind of do it, right? Because you're here.
So his hijinks are more appreciated when he's on his own. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying he's coming into his character more, and he's trying to figure it out. And then you've showed back up, and now it's like this odd, like little thing to where it's.
Okay, you got that little violin.
It's-
Guy, I need to play it for a little while.
It's kind of like when you go to the water park and then you walk around all day, and then
No.
it's
His mom didn't love him enough to take him to the water.
yeah, I forget this. I always forget when I start telling these stories. His
He would
answer's
take
gonna
a
be
couple of
no.
used trash
Yeah.
bags together. and
Yeah. Do you
that
remember
was
going to
his
the
slip and
zoo?
slide.
No. Do you remember going to the park? No. Do you remember getting lunch? No. Did you have soap? No. Sorry, it's so personal, brother.
No,
But like,
it's
hey,
fine.
we got your stuff now. And
I
guess
got a whole
what?
box
You
of
got
it.
four
Four
pair
pair
of jeans. So, and we got 2 minutes.
And that was
So,
like Brian
thanks for
Hill.
everybody listening. Check us out. Tune in again. And guess what? You're cool. Drop a like, drop a thumbs up, and see you next time. What?
You guys are still on YouTube and the radio.
Of course we are. We're
How's it going?
good, brother.
What's
How's it
going
going with you?
What's going on here?
And YouTube gets so like real.
Yeah, all right.
You gotta leave if you
All right,
want.
all right.
So,
Yeah.
and this concludes the regularly scheduled program
Right.
of the hijinks of bacon, lettuce, and Hellman's, and Sully Sticker, Stalker, whichever one he is. Terry today.
I was
Terry.
Terry.
It's a big brand name. Well, fine, I will. You know what?